I had a crazy video idea the other day. What if I try to get 1 million XP in one COD Zombies game? Now, unless you've done this before, I don't think you realize how literally insane this challenge is going to be. To help you better understand the difficulty of what I'm about to do, here's me hitting round 100. Here's how much XP I got for hitting round 100. This is already in the double XP phase. Over 300,000 XP, 340,000 XP. I needed more than triple that. This is going to be seriously hard. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we begin. I load up 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗕𝗕𝗦𝗖𝗥𝗜𝗕𝗘, and I guarantee you could guess what strat I am using to do this shit. Hell yeah, the motherfucking oil trap strategy. Now, I keep the rampage inducer on for the rest of the game, and that's for a reason. I do not like waiting a solid 15 to 20 seconds after each round, and it's on top of that, I need these zombies to be running fast at all times, because technically, really at the end, when zombies in the 80s, 60s, 70s, whenever super sprinters come in, they're already at rampage inducer zombie speed. It's just when the round ends, it takes a little bit to change, and I don't like all that. Before going to the game, I had to think to myself, is this even possible? And I thought I'm gonna need around 30,000 plus kills. I thought I was gonna need to get to round 50 and I need 30,000 kills. That was a prediction. I might be right, I might be wrong. We'll see later on. But that was the mindset I was going into doing this. Now I'm more focused on the gameplay. Right now I just wanted 1 or 2 enemies alive so I could do the cannon stuff, the typical 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗖𝗥𝗜𝗕𝗘 stuff. The main problem that I have in these early rounds is how fast these zombies move. Like, look at this right here. I literally almost got cornered and ended up dying. Even though these early rounds are very difficult because of the rampage inducer, I still want to keep it on because, like, literally I need any way of speeding up these damn rounds, man. Now I got some better stuff. I have quick revive, and I now have a green tier 𝗦𝗥, and the 𝗦𝗥 is so solid, man. Look at this. Like, look at this. It's literally shredding the doppelgas, man, which is why I said the 𝗦𝗥 is the best gun in the game, which is very debatable. So let me know in the comments which gun you guys think is the #1 gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies, because it's very debatable. It's not like Cold War where it's a 𝗦𝗒𝗓 76 or the M16. No, it's actually pretty debatable in this game. Like, they made it a lot more like fluid on which gun you want to use. Now the goal right now is to leave this room with a pack punched 𝗦𝗥. That's normally what I do every time I play 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗖𝗥𝗜𝗕𝗦𝗧. So when I get to the pack punch area, I really want to make sure I don't leave the room or leave the area without a pack punch weapon. Now I've explained this oil trap strat a lot on this channel, but if you're new here, subscribe first of all. And these SAM zombies are going to be very important for this challenge. The reason being is because the oil trap, and when you throw like the Molotov to light up the oil, these stamp zombies for some reason are like invulnerable, and I don't understand why they're invulnerable. So you literally have to shoot them. So if I get these guys out the way early on by getting all 4 swords, I will not have any issues later on. I don't need to upgrade the swords, I just need to get all 4 of them. Now right here, if you notice, I have 4 perks now, but the problem is I want to do this oil trap strat now, but the issue is I literally do not have vulture raid, which is super important when it comes to this strat, especially with the augment that it drops more of my equipment that I have equipped. This is very important, and I do not have this augment. So I'm like, yo, I need to get through these rounds hella quick, so I need to get to this trap as fast as possible. But I did not give vulture raid because I want to get dead shots, so I just do more damage to the head. But I was like, yo, how do I forget the most important perk? Honestly, vulture raid might be more important than Jug in the situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to this trap, vulture raid is super important. After a little bit of farming, I end up getting enough money to purchase vulture raid. I'm like, yo, I got vulture raid, I got my stuff, let's get ready to do this trap. So what do? I run my ass over there, turn that trap on, throw the Molotov away from me, and bam. So now also, if you're new here, the oil trap strat basically is I turn the oil trap that's on from up top, that's where the oil is getting poured from, and you throw a Molotov, and for some reason it does the same amount of damage. Well, not the same amount of damage as your gun does, but it does damage relative to how much damage your gun does. For example, if you have the Frostline, the LW3 Frostline, which does a stupid amount of damage when it's highly upgraded, it gets to 1 million damage very easily, very easily, because that's the max damage I guess for this trap in the game. But if you have a weaker gun, for example later on with the swords, it does like 1900 damage, 9000 damage, just some weak shit. And on top of that, for some stupid reason, if you haven't noticed yet, it says zombie critical kill. Why do you get headshots doing this? I don't know. And do they count? Yes, they do count. At the end of this game, I had, man, these stats that I had in the game was actually fucking insane. How much headshots, how much kills I got, how much XP I got. Like, bro, this million XP challenge, man, is fucking insane. The stats that you get at the end of this is ridiculous, bro. Now I bought speed cola right here because I'm like, yo, I really need this so I can put my armor plates in quicker and reload my gun faster, which honestly, speed cola putting armor plates quicker is super clutch. Anyway, I want you to notice this right here. I go to the second trap spot, I throw my Molotov down, look how much damage I'm doing. Look how weak this is, and bam, below my AK, and bam, they all get absolutely melted. So yeah, this trap is really dependent on how good your gun is, really. And normally most guns in general are not bad. Like if your gun is like upgrading with like the like what level it's supposed to be. Like if you're at round 30 and your gun is not upgraded at all, of course it's gonna be ass. Trap is gonna be ass. But even if you have at least like double pap and you keep upgrading depending on what round you are, like, you know, getting purple tier when you can and all that, you'll be completely fine, man, no matter what gun you have. Now, something you gotta watch out for when doing this strat is when you throw the Molotov way too closely, which is exactly what I did right there, because that area where I need to stand at is completely on fire. So I cannot sit there, like I'm literally fucked. So I have to literally run back down here, then I come right back up, and I just go back to the spot after the fire disappears. Thankfully, the trap does not pour there, so it will not be on fire for a very long time as compared to the other spots. Also, with this trap too, it's like an illusion that like the fire is not there in front of you, and later on the fire is not there on the side, which right there looks like there's no fire there. But no, you will still get damaged as soon as you get anywhere out of this vicinity on the trap. Like watch, like right there, I was trying to get the nuke, I ran out, I got hit, so I had to go right back in. After some time, I got enough money to not only double pat my AEK, but to triple pat my AEK right here, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I was pretty surprised that I stayed to one pap to round 24, which is pretty crazy. I saved my ether shots to get out of here. You want to run 2 charges on the ether shot for sure when running this strategy, because man, I'm not gonna lie to you, get in some very tough positions, especially in this area right here. Like bro, this is such a death, like a literal death corridor. It's like that one area in the Giant or Doris, if you played that map, where it's like where the power is and all that, and there's like this little corridor that goes from kind of like the middle of the map type of area to like the area where the power is and the mystery box normally first spawns at. So yeah, man, that area is not safe at all. You need to make sure you be running this ether shroud, man. Now around 27, I ended up fully maxing out my AEK. I had enough money to get legendary tier, which also at this point I haven't realized yet that I need to get all my perks. And also I want to talk about something, and that's with these fucking parasites, man. These parasites become Diddy later on. Like they literally touch you later on, whether you like it or not. Like right now, I'm like, oh yo, you're low-key getting touched right now. No, it's not that bad later, not that bad now. But later on, man, when there's like 50 parasites shooting at you at once, it's like you're literally in a fucking war zone. It's like you're literally in a war zone. It's actually ridiculous. And even if you parry with the sword, you still get diddled. So you gotta be careful when it comes to these parasites later on, man. They're gonna be your worst enemy easily later on. Now after 52 years, I had the genius idea to make sure I go buy me some perks, which I don't know why it took me so long to get all the perks in the map, because I wonder if it spawns in literally at round 25. I don't know why it took me so damn long. But honestly, speaking of like little add-ons and shit, now when it comes to like the little things you want to run on your gun, the augments, because I was looking at elemental pop, honestly brain rot would be very nice because of the fact that it really does distract the zombies, like the parasites and all that, because you shouldn't really be shooting the zombies. You should only be shooting the parasites. And when you get a parasite that's brain rotted, the zombies normally go for it. But also, that's kind of like a double-edged sword because it takes longer because the zombies run out the trap. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to use. But I was running Lightman right here for some reason, I guess. Now, real quick, before I play this next clip, I'm rerunning this clip back because for some bright reason, I thought to not do the infinite soulbox strat to a very high round. So when I cut to this next clip, I don't want you to look at the fucking round, because I don't know what took my ass so damn long to do this infinite soulbox strat. I missed out on a ridiculous amount of kills. If you want to do this challenge, make sure you do this strat a lot earlier on. Yes, you see the round fucking 75, and I finally opened the door, which should have been done at literally on round 8 or round 9 after I got the pack much done. So yeah, if you guys do this strat, if you guys do the challenge, whatever it is, do not do this late, because these zombies are seriously strong no matter what gun you're using. Even the Tundra doesn't one-shot these guys. These guys are very strong, and in karma for me doing this so fucking late, I end up getting diddled. Now right here, I was scared for my life. I had a self-revive, but I also had 2 perks and literally a fucking decoy. When I went down right there earlier, I had to wait a little bit, which if you notice, I had 2 perks because I had to wait a little bit because the zombies kept hoarding me for some reason. So I'm like, yo, I need to wait a little bit. I moved because I was trying to get out their way and they all ran away from me, and I got up because I did not want to die right there, because I'm not gonna lie to you, if I died right there, the video would not be up. Anyway though, right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to end this round, not end it, but like get it down to a low amount of zombies, because I'm trying to get this damn soulbox strat set up so I could shoot those damn crystals. But I'm on around 75 because I decided to wait this fucking long for some reason. Now looking back at this, I did this 3 rounds later. I don't know why I put the charm in 3 rounds later. I don't know what ganja I was fucking smoking later on, man. Because it's like, seriously, what the fuck am I doing? And I don't even smoke. What am I doing? I don't know what took me so damn long to put that charm in, bro. Now, parasite rounds, like I said earlier, they literally become Diddy. The parasites become Diddy. Look at this Diddy party. Look at this Diddy party. I had to literally use Ether Shroud in a parasite round. When it's a parasite round, I really recommend not sitting in these trap spots. What you could do is you could kill them off rip normally and then throw a decoy and get more of them down, because these guys are seriously difficult difficult to deal with. Also, I'm on around 90 right now. I have 10.6k kills, about to hit 1,000,000 score. I've been in the match for a decent amount of time, not too long, and I'm also level 282. Now, no matter what level I am, I'm still gonna get diddled by these fucking parasites. So look at this Diddy party. Like, literally every parasite around is a literal Diddy party. Now, you see I'm prairing, right? I'm trying to prairie Diddy and his crew, but even then, I still had to end up popping Ether Shroud because there's way too many of them, and when I prairie, I will still sometimes get like an off shot because there's so many of these damn parasites, man. I end up getting the fire sword this round too, and here's my thought process behind getting the fire sword. I thought the sword does infinite damage, also Diddy party right here, so I popped me an injection. I thought if the fire sword does infinite damage, if I whip it out while I'm fucking, hold on, ayo, if I pull out the fire sword while I'm doing the trap, I'm thinking that these zombies are gonna get one-shotted and they're gonna die super quick because these swords do infinite damage, and guess what? I hate to tell you that was not the case. The AAK was definitely better to hold out, and I ended up using this fire sword a little bit. I would only like turn around and just throw a fireball because it was kind of cool. But other than that, I never really used it. Now right here, I was looking at the leaderboard chilling and shit, and I end up proccing my last Dire Wish. This is not good at all because I have no more Dying Wishes, of course. So now I'm putting my place in, I'm like, yo, I need to get Quick Revive now because Quick Revive is super fucking important. And I'm going down right here once again. I'm like, yep, this has gotten even worse. But I was like, you know what, okay, let me lock in, let me make the best of the situation. I do not have any Ether Shrouds, but I at least have one decoy. So I was like, you know what, let me throw a decoy and I need to get all my perks back once again. Now on round 120, I end up going down again. This is kind of honestly dumb how I died right here. Like seriously, I mean that's kind of goofy. Like dude, jump out the fucking, you know, jump out the area, you fucking goofy. Anyway, that was like, yeah, this is getting really bad. I think I've died about two. This might be my third down right here. So I'm like, yo, please tell me I could get another self-res. I can't. I'm like, yo, this is really fucking bad. But right here, I'm like, yo, honestly, I have no idea how much XP I've gotten around here. Right now, I'm around 20,000 kills, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea how much XP I got. I'm like, yo, this is not fucking good whatsoever. So I'm like, yo, I need to lock in, and I need to actually focus on what I'm doing. Now, guys, around 126, the inevitable happened. Right here, I was at 20-something thousand kills. I was at over 15,000 crits, and the worst thing ever ended up happening. Now, for some reason, I don't know why this is bugged. Your elims stop at 15k. I don't understand why. You see, I have more crits than elims, which doesn't make sense now. For the moment of truth, did I hit 1 million XP? That was kind of anti-cinematic if you do the littlest bit of math, because at 230 XP, I was already at double XP, so that times 2, yeah, that was not hitting 1 million, that even hit 500,000. Now, the thing is, when it comes to this, like, I'm gonna do this again, but I really underestimated how long and how difficult this is gonna be. The only thing I really don't like about doing this is the fact that I can't leave and re-fucking join, man, because if I leave and rejoin, guess what? I will literally have to go do like the XP shit all over again. Cause let's say I get 100k, I leave and rejoin. It will give me that 100k, and when I leave and rejoin again later on, I'll get 0. Which is not the game's fault. It's not the game's fault at all. But it's just like, damn, man. So yeah, that's the only thing I did not like about doing this. But hey, man, at least I got 10 plus levels from doing this. Yeah, cause this is really hard. At least I got 15k crits too, or whatever. Anyway, I appreciate the support in the vids, man. I love y'all boys, man. Y'all boys stay blessed. We out.